Here we go, we're on it. 2 Gs to win next Friday.
Green flag waving here on the A feature for the Middleport Mechanical Thunderstocks. Lee Winger jumping out to the early advantage, and Rob Hoskins with a good solid run to start the feature here in the 37H machine. He drives to the outside off of corner number 4. Winger will lead lap number 1, but Hoskins goes to the number 2 spot.
Hoskins up around the outside, will put the hammer down, try and come back on the outside of Lee Winger down the backstretch. Teeple running in the 3rd spot with Liverns. Just got that one all tuned up down at Scott Liverns' speed shop, and as they come around off of turn 4, Winger going for feature win number 2.
Wow, what a run for the 49 of Dave Bailey. That car is hooked up here this evening as the 37H of Hoskins works around the Lampman 28K. Bailey goes to the inside here as we complete lap number 9, and Dave Bailey starting to track down the 37H of Hoskins, who might be starting to hear some footsteps, Clint.
Down the back chute, he's got about an 8-car length lead, and now the yellow comes out. Teeple is tore up in 2. The 11 of Teeple with issues here in turn number 2, flat left rear.
Sorts of contact there off the initial start there, Clint, and Bailey's going to use it to his advantage as he darts ahead of a couple of cars battling 3 wide. Ken Sargent came through the middle. Now he's to the inside of Hoskins as they race for second into turn number 3.
White flag out for Dave Bailey. 1 more lap to go. He's got a full straightaway advantage ahead of Hoskins and DeVore. Steve Shaw in there, and Hoskins smoking heavily in the 37.
Final time through corners 3 and 4 for the 49 of Dave Bailey. He will drive off of corner number 4 and to the checkered flag for the 5th time in 2018. Dave Bailey goes to victory lane. Trevor DeVore takes the 2nd spot. Rob Hoskins 3rd. Steve Shaw 4th.
Let's end all the anticipation as we bring to you our feature presentation. Oh, upside down. Mikey Bobby, Mike Thorne over. Scott Burke involved as well as a red flag will come out. A quick flip on the front stretch between Scott Burke and Mike Thorne.
Turning them loose, they drag race side by side into corners 1 and 2. Kruder with the advantage, but here comes McDeman turning underneath them to the bottom in corners 3 and 4. DeMann and Kruder side by side off of corner number 4, but Kruder leads lap 1.
Yeah, Kruder really flexed the muscle off of corner 4 and drove on by McDeman. Tell you what, one guy that's hooked up tonight is Mikey Crutchkin, the 0. Made up a ton of passing points in his heat, and here he is. He's making the charge for second on McDeman.
How about Steve Lyons in that number 9 machine racing with Dylan Westbrook for the 4th position. Westbrook up top, but Lyons making it work on the bottom side of the speedway right now, holding off the current point leader.
Off of corner number 4 at the line. Scott Kruder leads. McDeman really went high in corner 4. That opened up the inside. Mikey Krutchka got by for the runner-up spot as Barry Dunn goes to the high side and into the pit area.
So it's still Scott Kruder out in front of the field here in the number 49 machine. 3 laps to go now. McDeman has caught the race leader, Scott Kruder. DeMann to the inside off of corner number 2.
Driver out in front looking for his first career win here at Ohsweken Speedway. He's never won here at this track. McDeman's got 1 win in the 360s, and the guy behind him, he's already got 7 this year. Dylan Westbrook. Westbrook to the inside of DeMann. Tries to cut up in front. DeMann goes down the backstretch, squeezes by. Trouble in corner 3. Around goes the 14 of Jim Hoopinen, and that will bring out the caution flag now with 2 laps left to go.
Good start for Kruder in the 49 machine. Goes to the bottom, not taking any chances that DeMann could throw a slide job there in turns 1 and 2, and now he pulls away by 8 car lengths off of corner number 4. He takes the white flag.
Final time around for the straight shooter. Meanwhile, side by side for second. Westbrook on the bottom. DeMann on the top. They'll go wheel to wheel off of corner 2. DeMann will try and thread the needle. No, he has to hit the brakes.
Final time off of corner number 4. The straight shooter, Scott Kruder, goes to victory lane on Ohsweken for the first time. Westbrook 2nd, McDeman 3rd, Mikey Krutchka 4th, and Steve Lyons the top 5. Double greens here to start the feature for the Strickland's GMC Crate Sprint Cars. Jacob Dykstra, Brian Manicoke lead the field down into corner number 1, and it'll be Dykstra leading them down the back straightaway. All Jacob Dykstra here off of corner number 4, but here comes Brian Nanacoke to the outside, and Nanacoke will lead lap number 1 on the outside lane. Dykstra back to the bottom in corners 1 and 2, takes the lead back away here as he races through turn 3 and 4. Nanacoke a little bit too sideways there, and Dykstra will lead lap number 2 as Holly Porter's in the mix as well. Meanwhile, Sean Evans and DJ Christie battling for 4th. Top 5 with a little bit of a breakaway here on lap number 2.
Bailey Hurd just behind them, running in the 6th position after a hard wreck last Friday. Now Caleb Wood and Aaron Turkey side by side in turn 3, and yellow is out for Trevor Young around in turn number 1. And as we say that, Matt Hill pulls the MK8 car to the infield as well. Looks like his night is done. In fact, it will be.
Evans up to 3rd and coming for 2nd, and now Sean Evans will go to the runner-up spot.
Trouble for 3 cars to the bottom of turn number 4. Looks like Liam Martin, Paul Kleger, and I can't see the one that's sideways to us there.
The 69 of Josh Hill sideways.
Sean Evans right up in front of the Total Reynolds. 87X for the Nathan Ackman Racing Team.
Good run for the 87X of Sean Evans. Doesn't have a win yet here at Ohsweken. Oh, and Holly Porter's around, collecting Bailey Hurd a little bit there. Caution flag waving. Jacob Dykstra is right there on the back bumper of the 5-team machine as they race off of turn number 2.
Well, watch Sean Evans here. He will point it to the outside and just absolutely rip around the top, and he'll be at the outside of Dykstra as they come off of 4. He'll make the pass all along the wall, and he gets by him into 1. Back to the bottom. Sean Evans has got this slick one figured out tonight.
Sean Evans, your new leader here on lap number 11. Evans right back to the top side of the speedway here as he takes the white flag. Final trip around the speedway for Sean Evans, looking for his first Ohsweken win of the 2018 campaign.
Down the back chute he goes. He's had a few wins out on the Action Sprint Tour. I think it's 3 now, right, Clayton, as they come off of 4. He's got it. It'll be Sean Evans grabbing the feature win here in the Strickland GMC Crates. 2nd across the line will be Jacob Dykstra. 3rd, Aaron Turkey. 4th will be the 4 of Hannah Farrell, and Derek Lemare for the Burger Barn team will round out the top 5.
They did not stay 2x2 for very long, Greg Kalman, but it is Jeremy May leading lap number 1. And beyond that, pretty hard to tell who's running where. Daniel McKay edging ahead for that 2nd position right now, but they're 3 and 4 wide throughout the field.
Rough start for a few drivers. The pitbull Mike Giberson plummeted through the field. Matt Newell started 12th, and he got shuffled all the way to the back of the pack on that start. As we come across the stripe, Jeremy May leads the way over Daniel McKay and the 4 of Wade Thorne.
Daniel McKay coming after the race leader, Jeremy May here to the inside, but backs away a little bit as May pulls ahead. Jason Dixon running in the 3rd spot. That's the 4 of Wade Thorne and the 11P of Patrick Abrams in the top 5 for the moment. But here comes Jason Tolton, last week's Art Hill Memorial winner, trying to break into the top 5.
3 wide for the lead off of corner number 2. McKay in the middle. You've got May on the outside. Jason Dixon on the bottom. He got his first win back on August 3rd. Then went for a wild ride upside down the following week. Last week he had all sorts of problems in the Art Hill Memorial. Oh, Tristan De Silva's car just comes to a stop off of 4, and that will bring out the caution flag.
Wow, that could have been really bad too, as a couple of cars came off of corner number 4 right behind him, and De Silva's car literally just came to a stop there at the exit of turn 4.
Jillian Hills, point leader, would like to spoil all this for everyone. There she is on the bottom side in that black 32. She makes a charge.
A car that we were afraid may not even make it into the feature tonight, but qualified through the B main, is now in contention for an A main victory. Here's Kyle Wirt to the outside of Jason Dixon. They'll come to 2 to go. Daniel McKay's going to make it 3 wide as he turns it underneath.
2 laps left to go for Jason Dixon. Here comes Kyle Wirt. Man, that car is wound up. Here he comes on the top side. He got a great run down the backstretch that last time. Will he do it again? Yes, he will. Gets a slight advantage into corner 3. This time to the white flag.
White flag runs off of corner number 4. Kyle Wirt leading here with 1 lap to go. Jason Dixon in the mix as well. So is Daniel McKay. They race off of turn number 2. Dixon nearly gets together with Wirt, who pulls away by a couple of car lengths into turn 3.
Now we got Nick Massey driving backwards in corner 4. The front bumper pulled off of that one. And Daniel McKay spins up there challenging for the lead. Kyle Wirt will get the win. Jason Dixon second. Jillian Hills will come home in third as Jeremy May has a good run, spoiled as well.